Hello and welcome to my channel selfstudygerman.com. Today I'm going to give you information regarding the Start Deutsch 1 exam, which corresponds to level 1 or level A1 of German. So let's get started now. This tab that you see, this is a model paper provided by Goethe. So SD1 exam has 4 sections: Hören or hearing, lesen or reading, schreiben or writing, sprechen or speaking. So, I'll give you a brief overview about the exam today. We will go in detail with each section, that is hearing, reading, writing, and speaking, in the next videos. Yeah. So, the hearing section is consists of 3 parts or 3 tiles: tile 1 or part 1, tile 2 or part 2, tile 3 or part 3. It's approximately for 20 minutes. Yeah. And so, as you can see here, this is the part 1. In part 1, you hear the audio 2 times, and after each track you'll have approximately some seconds to note down your answer or cross the answer on the question paper. You can note down the answers on the answer sheet after each section. You'll have some time. So yeah, as you can see, this is the part 1. We'll go into the detail about each section in the next video. I'm just giving you a brief overview here. Yeah. So this is the model paper, as you can see it here. So you can get a maximum of 6 points in Teil 1 or part 1. The part 2 of the hearing section. In this section, you hear the audio only once, einmal or once, and you can approximately score maximum of, um, let's see, 4 points in this section. And then comes part 3. In part 3, you hear the text, you hear the audio recording 2 times, and you can score a maximum of 5 points in this section. Yeah, so maximum of 15 points for the hearing section, which will again be rounded off or calculated percentage wise and added to your whole score. Yeah, so this is about the hearing section of SDI, so Start Deutsch 1. We'll get into the detail of the hearing section, each section, in the next videos. Yeah, so this is about it, about the hearing section, a brief overview, not the detailed version. Then let's go through the lesen or the reading section. So the lesen or the reading section is followed after the hearing section. Sometimes they give you some 5 minutes or so to note down the hearing section answers. So after that begins the reading section. The reading section, you will have approximately 25 minutes. In this section, you have 3 parts or Dreiteile. You have to write a small letter. That will be a first part. The first part consists of reading a paragraph here, here, and then marking the answers whether it's right, richtig, or false. So this is about the first section. Here you see. So for each question, you have like 2 sub questions, answers, wherein you have to mark right or wrong. You can score a maximum of 5 points in this part. And in the second part, you have to read the advertisements. You have to go through some advertisements which are given. And then after going through the advertisements, you have to select, like for example, the Aufgabe 7 or the question 7 here. This question is about Sie müssten Deutsch in Deutschland lernen. You would like to learn German in Germany. So which institute would you select? So there are two institutes given here. I'm sorry. One institute is Prague Institute Fuchs. It's located in Dresden, and it offers Deutsch, English, French, and Russian. And there's another institute, Aviva Idiomas. This offers uh, it offers again like a language course for Deutsch. You can learn Spanish in Mallorca. Mallorca is a very famous place where Germans go for a holiday in Spain. And English you can learn in Malta. So they have not specifically mentioned whether they're offering the language course for Deutsch in Deutschland. So I think we can go with the answer one, Sprache Institute Fuchs, because Dresden is located in Germany. So this is how the questions are framed. Not very tough. With a little preparation, you can easily score about 80% for A1, I would say. So this is about the reading section. In the part 2 of the reading section, you can again score a maximum of 5 points. Then part 3. Part 3 again, there are some notices. Like this is a notice on the on the door of a language learning institute. So let's just briefly go through it. Yeah, Sprachzentrum. Das Sprachzentrum ist umgezogen. Sie finden uns jetzt in der Beethovenstraße 23. So the question here is zum Deutsch lernen gehen Sie in die Beethovenstraße 23. Okay, so the notice here is on the door of a language institute. It's written that the language institute has been moved. It is now located at this address or Beethovenstraße 23. And the question here is for learning Deutsch, do you have to go to Beethovenstraße 23? And I think it's richtig. Yes, it's richtig. Yeah. So these are the kind of questions that you get in the lesen section or the reading section. Not very tough. With little preparation, as I said, you can easily get through in this exam, SDI's exam. So again, you can score a maximum of 5 points in tile 3 or part 3. So a maximum of 15 points can be scored in the lesson section. Like each each section of the SDI's exam, you have to clear. For example, you have to clear the Huron section, you have to clear the lesson section, you have to clear the Schreiben section, and you have to clear the Sprechen section in order to pass the exam. But apart from that, according to me, I think hearing, reading, and the speaking section are the easiest to score the maximum marks. Schreiben, a little with a little effort, you can score much, but compared to the Schreiben section, the other three sections are more scoring, I would say. So yeah, and that's that about the lesson section. Now let's briefly go through the writing section. Okay, so we are running a little bit out of time now. So I think Schreiben and Sprechen, I'll do it in the next video. Then I can, yeah, till next time. Yeah, cheers.